Wow, I did not want to be that. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Good looking right there. That's the loftuses right there. Right there. So we feel pretty pumped for that. Excited for the weekend for sure.
All right.
Well, that is intense.
That's a good light right there.
I almost feel pro.
That's
Okay, so we have Todd and Michael, and I'll let y'all introduce your page and your YouTube channel.
All right, I'm Todd Absher. I'm from Family No Matter What, and we've been on the road for just over a year now, and we primarily boondock, and yeah, that's who I am.
Michael Loftus from Loftus Party of 6, and we boondock probably 95% out of our time, and we love it.
So Todd, what makes y'all's boondocking successful? Like, what do you think has made that happen?
I know before we hit the road, we knew that we were going to be boondocking primarily, just because that's the most economical route, and so we set up our rig to be able to do that. So we put solar on, we installed lithium batteries, a composting toilet, which some people, that can be kind of, I don't know, not as pleasant or easy to work with as a regular toilet, but it really helps us to just stay out longer without having to worry about hookups or dumping, because with a composting toilet, we don't have to worry about black water at all.
Yeah.
We don't have to worry about dumping black water and just that whole black tank scenario, so which has been really nice. And you can also turn your black tank into a gray tank with some modifications to your piping and stuff. So that's a couple of things that we've done.
Y'all, this is pretty new to y'all, right? I mean, this season has kind of been where y'all really taken on boondocking.
Yeah.
So what made that transition, and what have you done to make that transition easier?
We have been RVing for a year and a half, and when we first started off, I thought we're going to boondock at least half of the month. I mean, that was kind of a financial goal, was like we need to make this financially capable to where we can save money and still enjoy RVing.
Right.
And so we thought, well, at least do half a month. But then when we started boondocking, we fell in love with it, to where we thought, why why would we pay for a campground? Now, some areas it's just necessary, you know, especially if you want to be in a national park or something. It's really hard to find boondocking inside those areas. And so sometimes you just have to pay for campgrounds. But for us, like, our first rig was a fifth wheel, and we did install some solar, but we haven't done the composting toilet yet. We want to, but we just haven't done it yet. And so we did solar, but then once we started boondocking, we realized it's not only just the solar, but it's that we want to get back as far as what we can to where a lot of people can't go with their RVs. And so we realized the best solution for us was to sell what we had and to try and do something different, which is why we switched, a reason why we switched to a Class A in the Jeep. Because driving a fifth wheel and a 38-foot, 40-foot RV down 5 miles of gravel road is not fun, you know.
Yeah.
And so solar is in our future, and you know, we have a generator now, which is a big thing. If you're going to be boondocking, you got to be thinking about where your power source is coming from. And because you're not hooked into power, so you got to be thinking about your power, you got to be thinking about your water, and you got to be thinking about your sewer.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing we wanted to talk about is some tips that will help somebody get going. So we were talking that I would have never come out here without an invite from y'all, that because this, I wouldn't have come out here by myself first time. You know, I didn't have a clue. I'm a two-day shower, like I need a shower twice a day. So that was pretty foreign to us. So I think for us, the biggest benefit was having somebody here that's done it, you know, and having that to be able to lean on. Yeah. So what are a few tips for somebody that's never done it that wanted to give it a go?
Pee outside and make sure black water lasts longer.
Yeah, that is the truth.
But it's full moon, so that's...
Yeah.
Well, you just got to check where your neighbors are, you know. Okay, well, he's on the other side of his rig, so I can be there.
That's great. But yeah, like you said, I think for first timers, I've had a lot of people be like, we want to boondock, but it's scary. Because we don't know where we're going, like what the situation's like, being out there alone. And so I think that's a big thing, is like for first time boondockers to go with somebody. You know, or have a friend that you can call,
yeah,
and just say, hey, because a lot of these things you're going to experience are all new to you, like what it is to live off grid, and so you want somebody who you can either walk out your door and say, hey, I need some help with this, one of your neighbors, or call somebody.
Definitely.
And have them just be like, walk you through some of the fearful things that you're trying to figure out.
And don't be afraid to just try it, because you can go farther than what you probably think you can.
Oh yeah.
You know?
So some of the things that I have screwed up on this trip. It was funny, we pulled in at night, which is the first mistake, you know, and luckily Michael's helping us get in there, and then I pulled my generator out and I said, man, I sure hope this thing starts. And he goes, did you not try? I said, well, no, I didn't try. It's been 8 months since I ran this thing.
I said, you got gas in it? He goes, I think so.
So it runs for like 30 seconds and quits. Out of gas. And he goes, well, did you bring a gas tank? No, I didn't bring no gas tank. So luckily it was like 10 miles for Haley to go back and get some fuel and a gas can. But so my one tip for sure is to make a list, because we knew for a month that we were going to come and boondock. Mm-hmm. We knew we were nervous, and I didn't sit down and take the time to even ask y'all, like, hey, y'all have you know, some tips or some things that we need. So that would be my biggest thing, is to write down the, you know, generator, you know, because you don't want to go home with that. You leave the house and forget the generator because you're not used to that. Mm-hmm. You know, so that was the thing. I thought I should have made a list.
Yeah, lists are helpful.
Yeah, especially for somebody like me, man. I'm pretty slow. Well, anything else? Any other tips y'all think that could help somebody out?
Well, I know for water, since we do primarily boondock, we have what's like a water bladder, which we just bought on like Amazon or something, and it saved us a bunch of times to where if we're getting low on water, I'll just take it to like a local campground I'll find, and I'll just ask them what they charge. Generally it's like $5 or $10 or so, and I'll fill up my water bladder, put it in my vehicle, and I'll drive it back to my RV, and I got a transfer pump, and I just put that in my tank so that way my RV can stay put, but I never run out of water. So
Yeah.
That's one thing that we do that helps.
That was the same for me. Like when we first started boondocking, I didn't have any type of a container to put water in to then take to my RV. So like when we ran out of water,
Oh no.
is it getting ready to die?
It's getting ready to
So
die.
we ran out of water. I thought, well, it's just time for us to leave. But then I bought those 6-gallon jugs you get at Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, look like a military can.
Yeah.
And so then we would just same thing. We would just go somewhere and fill up those cans, and then I'd just fill up, 12. I bought 2, so I'd have 12 gallons at a time that I'd be able to put in the RV. But another thing I think for first timers is to start off short. Start off with a weekend or 3 days or something. Don't say, well, okay, we're going to boondock for a week and a half or a week, because it's just going to be overwhelming to you to do it that long. So start off short, do it a weekend, just get your feet wet in it, and then go back to shore power, and then say, okay, next time let's try it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
I think just starting off short, little steps, I think is very important.
Yeah.
Because we've learned our rig, we've learned our generator,
Yeah.
what works, what doesn't work. So I have the Honda 2000 watt, and that has the companion capable. So I need the companion just to make life easier. We could run the microwave, but everything else better be turned off,
Right.
you know. So I know that next time I need that other generator.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks for inviting us out here, Lake Whitney, and where we're at is Steele Creek,
Steele
and they
Creek.
have water here, which is what makes it so nice.
It's free.
Yeah.
So
why we're here.
one more quick thing is for boondockers. I don't know, Campendium is what we use.
Oh yeah.
100% of the time for looking for boondocking locations. And on there is great pictures, great reviews, maps, and so that's how I found out this place even had water where we're at. There's no hookups, but you got water spigots all over the place,
Yeah.
and so you don't have to leave if you need water.
Yeah,
which
this
a
place
great
is
thing.
nice.
So Campendium's a great thing for boondockers to
I think
use.
campsites.net too, if I'm not mistaken. We also
Is it free campsites?
It
There's
might
one
be.
called Free Campsites.
I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah. Like we'll check both, and
Oh no, it went out.
Well, we didn't care what you had to say. Dang.
Just let us know when you're done.
How about y'all finish up? So what were you saying?
Freecampsites.net. We also pair that up with Campendium, and we'll compare the two, and we'll make our decisions off of that. Sometimes that helps.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you taking the time, fellas, and we just got done having some s'mores with the kids, and we're the last one standing.
There you go.
So.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep.
Good morning. Woo. Part of boondocking, I gotta dry my hair. I just took a shower. Remington was giving me a hard time saying I don't know how to do anything. So I gotta figure out how to do this.
Now pull it back.
I can do anything.
Oh, here comes Miss Thumps-a-Lot. Let's watch. Good morning!
Hi! Good morning! Hi! Did you sleep good? Yeah.
Can you tell us good morning?
Say good morning! Look! Say good morning! Can you
Yeah.
wave? Good morning! Can I have some love this morning?
A double booger picker.
Oh, I know. I love her though. Oh, you got a runny nose.
One complaint I had. Like I can hear Michael's generator, barely. They're pretty close to us. It's the Class A, so it has the generator up front. I think the exhaust is faced away from us, but still it's like that low purr. You are all familiar with it. We have a guy on the opposite side of us that we cannot see, but he has a construction generator, and you can hear that dude. And since we've gotten here, it has not stopped. 4 days, not stopped, and it is loud. You can hear it over our generator. If you can hear a generator in the background, that's ours. When you're laying in our bed, you can hear his, and that our generator's under the tongue, so it's under our bed, and his was annoying.
Kathleen said they can hear it.
Wow.
And they're like way down.
They're way down. So be mindful of that. You know what? Use what you got, but you don't have to run it around the clock. I think that's the important thing. And this place, I guess, doesn't have quiet hours, which, man, I ain't one of those liberal guys that's going to tell you how to live. I'm just going to tell you it was annoying. So if you have one of those, I can't imagine his campsite. You know, it's annoying there, but it's annoying up here. So if you have that, use it, you know, but be mindful that it is allowed, and, you know, charge your batteries, or, you know, if you have to run it in the heat of the day to bring the air down, I get it. I would be using it too. So, but running all night, man, Haley almost heard it over my snoring. It's crazy. Okay, well, we're about to hop on the road. I gotta go get diesel because I unprepare for everything. And then we're headed to Fort Worth. And then after that, home. Okay, we're recording. We gotta go. Where are we at? Can you say Joe?
Joe.
T.
T.
Garcia.
Chia.
Yeah. So we got the big. That was a little difficult getting in here downtown Fort Worth, but.
Dude, you can't see that thing back there. Whenever it's like gone, it's gone. Okay, I just want to get straight so I can fix my mirrors. Like, I want everything straight. Ooh, I'm scared for this little car's life over here.
Dude, it's a mile away. You got all this room, so
Where's
use
this
it.
truck going?
You got all this room, so use it. Go over there, just like you're on the street. He'll get out of your way.
He doesn't know what's going on right now, or he would not be coming this direction.
Go right that way.
No. Where's he going?
He wants that way. Go that way.
Okay. Dadgum semi-truck drivers.
Don't this way.
Go this way.
Tell her, say.
Go this way.
Go this way.
Sorry.
I can go this fast the whole way home, right?
Yeah.
We're golden.
Well, as long as you're driving.
I'm only going 10. This is a great speed. I can see everything that's going on. This is a great speed. Oh, now I gotta like cross traffic. My heart is pounding so hard right now.
Why?
Because this is terrifying. I can't see anything.
Why can't you see anything?
Look!
Okay, it's clear from what I can tell. Nobody's gonna be coming through here fast, so.
Jesus, take the wheel.
Look, Mommy.
I'm going that way, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Look, Mommy.
Turn my blinky blink on. I'm going this way, right?
I think so.
You think?
I'm pretty sure.
Look,
I
Mommy.
hate that answer. I think so. No, Atlanta. Okay. Oh dear Lord, I'm scared.
Is your Mommy?
I'm
Okay, get up to 45.
Oh, right lane closed. Oh no.
You're fine.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have a heart attack. I can't see anything. Hope nobody's in this lane because I'm coming over. Fellers, my blinker's on. Oh Lord, please don't let there be cement walls.
Hey, if there is, Haley.
Oh my gosh, I can throw up right now.
Just put, that's your comfortable side, so hug that side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you need to slow way down, slow way down. No big deal, run 45. You've driven the truck?
Yeah.
It's no wider than the pickup.
Okay.
So just, there's no trailer behind you. Just drive the pickup, okay? If you drive the pickup, you're not gonna have any problems with this. You're doing great, looks great. You're perfect, you're just perfect right now. I probably won't ever drive again.
Oh, my heart hurts.
You sure, Mommy?
Oh yeah.
You sure, Mommy?
Am I still good?
Yeah, you look great.
You sure, Mommy?
So scared, Saylor.
So, we just went through construction.
Am I good on
She-
my side to get over?
Yeah, she had been behind the wheel for 30 seconds.
Not even 30 seconds. I'm like,
It's one lane. She was so upset.
oh, so should I get over?
No, you're perfect.
These people merging?
Yeah, but you're perfect.
Okay, they'll watch out for me, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Mommy?
Oh, I'm scared.
Saylor, are you scared?
No.
You're not scared. Mom's a good driver, huh?
No.
Yeah, you. This is when you need those little like my car does.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, dude, stay in your lane.
Okay.
People, I would not be passing me.
So to make it more comfortable, you might put your cruise on, and then you can bump it up to whatever speed you want to do.
I'm almost going 70.
Oh, well then put your cruise on.
I don't know how.
On and then set.
On. Set. Okay.
So how's it feel so far?
Terrifying. My
Like the
heart
normal?
hurts.
No, the truck feels normal though, doesn't it?
Yeah, until we get close to Amarillo. We got high wind warnings. I'm like, oh, that's great. Yeah.
She's doing good.
Oh, there's a semi.
Just let him do his thing. You're perfect. You're riding this line. Don't do anything you wouldn't do, just like you drive this truck already.
I can't close my eyes.
Well, you could do that. But don't be scared, say. Look, big truck. Big truck.
I don't like that.
Dude, you're on this line over here. You got a ton of room over there.
Oh, I thought that was like a bad thing. Oh my gosh.
You got her all spooled up, Haley. What? You don't like what?
She's copying everything I say. I said that. I don't like
You don't
it.
like the big truck?
Oh, there's another one.
Oh look, there's a big truck. You don't like the big truck? So just to make sure that there's proof, let me see if I can, my tripod's on. There is an RV behind us.
Oh,
So,
my arms hurt. My muscles hurt. Like, they're all like spasming right
how
now.
long have you been driving for?
Like 30 minutes.
Yeah, right.
Like, maybe 3 minutes. It's not even miles. What? Ooh, are you okay? Oh. My heart's owie, Zeta.
So, truck response with the trailer.
Oh, I didn't film. They're just terrifying because they're like.
No, I'm talking about this truck, the pickup. How's it driving?
Fine.
It's not like
No, it's
cumbersome to drive.
or anything. No, it's good. I figured it would be like up here.
Well, it's going to be the same as the driver as the passenger seat.
I know, but it's still like you would think you'd film more because you're driving.
Well, this is for you, Lane. I said, hey, if Lane did it, you have to do it. It's like the YouTube craze right now.
There's a longhorn.
And if I was ever sick or something, I know she can drive it. She just didn't know she could drive it, but clearly she can drive it, so I expect to have this as a 50-50 deal now.
Yeah.